Good morning, Mr. Breakfast.
Date, time, and temperature, Saturday, May the 7th, 8:52 a.m. at 48 degrees. I'm not digging 48 degrees in the month of May. Hopefully it's a hell of a lot warmer than 48 degrees when I'm in Florida next week. And spoiler alert, there will be no Walt Disney World visit when I'm in Florida. I suppose I should have showed the time on this clock since, well, this will fit in more with today's detour. Not only is it a little bit chilly, it's also a little bit windy. I can hear the wind blowing past my apartment windows, but enough about the weather. Let's talk about today's detour, where I'm going to be taking you to the city of Waltham, Massachusetts for its annual Steampunk Festival. Now, I've been to the Waltham Steampunk Festival a few times over the years, and even to this date, I'm still confused on what steampunk actually is. I think it has to do with 19th century visionaries depicting what they think technology would look like in the 20th century. If you're familiar with 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Journey to the Center of the Earth and Around the World in 80 Days, Jules Verne, H.G. Wells, you might understand what steampunk is. From going to these festivals over the years, I do know that steampunk has a lot to do with brass like this diver's helmet right here, and of course steam and cogs and like the inner workings of a watch. It's technology. It's weird brass technology and steam and inventions. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like if you went to Epcot Center in 1982 when they opened up and you saw all the pavilions depicting what inventions and technology would look like in the future, in the 90s and the 2000s. So according to the Watch City Steampunk Festival website, this is what they describe what steampunk is. I'm not going to read it to you. You can take a screenshot or pause this video and read it for yourself. But I think I pretty much nailed it. Okay, that's enough of me trying to describe steampunk. Let's actually go check out steampunk and see what it actually is. Welcome to Waltham, Massachusetts, otherwise known as Watch City. Where in the year 1854, Waltham, Massachusetts was the first assembly line for the wristwatch. The watch as you know it. A lot different watch than the current Apple Watch. That's a big watch. Waltham is also known as the Steampunk City. Never in my day today did I think I was going to hear Hotel California being played by an old school steampunk church type organ device.
And listening pleasure, the one and only Celtic Nova!
check that out. That is steampunk in full effect. I'm seeing brass, I'm seeing steam, I'm seeing cogs, and I'm seeing pistons. See what I'm talking about? Like all this steampunk stuff is made of, like, you know, watches and pieces of brass and just all kinds of different knickknacks.
Yo, kids! Who wants to know how to get some cool toys like this? I will tell you, it's very, very easy. 3 words. Get a job.
Oh, look at this. We look at their eyes, okay? We don't touch. Yeah. All right, you don't go past the red line.
Came out a little busy, but got something to it.
Whoa, check out these lights over here. Kind of give me that Dr. Frankenstein laboratory feel. Look at this stuff, that's just wild. You can buy steampunk inspired boots and steampunk Indiana Jones satchels. Magic wands. You can get your future read out here at the Steampunk Festival. Oh, I like her costume. You have a lovely costume.
Thank you.
You can buy different pinned insects, including butterflies, and possibly you could even buy a baby out here. I've come across a blacksmith.
So what'd you do at the Steampunk Fair? Oh, I watched some guy get a piece of metal hot. Not the most exciting. Oh, okay. We're in a pretty good place. I think I want to come down just a little bit with that. Again, I want to get it hot where I want to cut it. Doesn't make a lot of sense for me to heat it here if I want to cut it here. Probably have a hammer too. That'll work. All right.
Whoa, check out these swords you can buy over here. And again, more great costumes. Here is the Museum of Interesting Things. I see binoculars and dogs you can pull on a string, and, you know, what's this, a record player?
How you feeling?
That's awesome, I love it.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself some Plague Doctor type masks out here? Well, they definitely got them.
You seem to be terribly impressed.
Check this thing out, the steampunk dinosaur.
You want to pet it?
Ooh, I'm definitely getting some Clash of the Titans vibe right over here with this owl. Remember Clash of the Titans?
There are 2 that can be motion activated. This one and this one. Right now they are switched to go off with their buttons, but you can choose to have the motion activated if you wish. This one and this one can be sound activated if you wish. You just flip a switch. Most of them go off with a trigger. Each one's one of a kind. You'll see their tags have their name on them. I name every last one. My husband and I make them, yeah.
These things are awesome. You can buy them at the Dark Green Designs. Check them out on the web. You definitely won't get here on time to check them out on Waltham Common because this video won't be up until tomorrow and they'll be long gone. Hopefully they'll be sold out too. I'm not really hip and up to date on what to wear to a steampunk festival, but they got some fantastic caps out here. All kinds of nice lids. Even if you got a small head. Kind of reminds me of Maleficent. Is that Day of the Dead? Is that Dia de los Muertos? That's a sick hat with the Wolfman. Maybe I should buy a corset just to, you know, hold my beer belly in as I walk around the Steampunk Festival. That is definitely a casket for a small person. This guy kind of looks like a steampunk Ghostbuster. I'm going to step away from the Watch City Steampunk Festival just for a few minutes. I'm going to visit a place that I haven't been inside of in a few years, a place that I used to spend quite a bit of time at. It's a little windy outside, plus it wouldn't be a detour without stopping for a drink. I really want that for my house. Wow, Margaritas looks a lot different since the last time I've been here. This bar is wide open. Oh yeah, this brick wall continued all the way down to that window last time I was here. This is a great bar. That was always my margarita of choice when I used to hang out here at Margaritas. So let's do this. I didn't celebrate Cinco de Mayo the other day, so I figured I'd stop at a Margaritas and get my all-time favorite margarita. Cheers. I'm not the only ones from the Steampunk Festival who come over here for a cocktail. What a difference a few margaritas makes. Look at it, it's bright and sunny right now. Let's head back to the Steampunk Festival. They got a bunch of food trucks out here at the Steampunk Festival. You got Wild Bill's Old Fashioned Soda Pop Company out here. It's where you can get that root beer on tap. Whoa, they're making ice cream over here. Look how cold this is. That's what, negative 321 degrees Fahrenheit?
Technically 320.4.
Technically 324, negative 324 Fahrenheit for this ice cream. That's some cold ice cream. I had an ear pierce back in the 1990s. I no longer have an ear pierce now, but if you're looking for some steampunk type earrings they have out here, you can also buy some small chairs out here. I'm not sure what these small chairs are for, but you can buy them. You can buy some wrist bracelets out here, some rings, buy some catnip out here, and it's saying that it's curiously strong catnip. Is that like weed catnip for cats? I don't know. It's Massachusetts. It's legal here. If your cat happens to catch the munchies from getting some catnip, then can step over here and get some fudge. Although I wouldn't recommend giving your cat any fudge. They got some stained glass out here. I'm looking at a bunch of Grateful Dead stuff. Maybe you like butterflies. They have those out here as well. How about some stained glass cactus? They have some pins and pendants out here. Look at all these crazy record album sleeves. This is definitely a unique stand over here at this vendor table. You into caramels? You can buy caramels out here. You can buy some crazy art. Check this stuff out. Whoa, check out that crossbow. Over here you can buy something you put your booze in. You can buy something you put your, your bullets in, and then well, if you're Wonder Woman, you get something you can put your wrist in. Is that Batman hat right there? Is that my new style? Well, that is definitely a steampunk type gun. That is pretty cool. I'm definitely digging that diver's helmet with the skull inside. And I wish I could pull off the bow tie look. I mean, I can't even tie a normal tie, let alone a bow tie. But if I could tie a bow tie, I would definitely buy a bow tie from this place. What are these steampunkers checking out over here? It's so chilly right now. I bet you if I step up to one of these steampunk lamps, I could definitely maybe, warm my hands right now. It's pretty chilly. All right, I think I'm steamed out. I think I'm punked out. I think I'm steampunked out. I think that's going to be it for today from Watch City, Waltham, Massachusetts. Well, that's going to be it for my coverage of the 2022 Watch City Steampunk Festival. As you can see by this room, I'm more into pop culture and not steampunk culture, so I hope I didn't offend anybody by my lack of knowledge of the steampunk culture. This was a great festival. In fact, I didn't even catch everything that there was going on there. Apparently there was a live sword fighting competition and a puppet show and a bunch of stuff that I just didn't catch because, well, quite frankly, I snuck away for an hour to get those margaritas. If you're into the convention and festival scene, I invite you to check out my pop culture convention playlist here on my YouTube channel. Including this video, I have 21 videos that I filmed at different conventions over the last 6 years. I think you'll dig it. You guys know what to do next. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I try to answer all the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to Detours. Click that red subscribe button. And while you're clicking away, click that small bell. It'll give you instant notification every single time I upload a brand new Detour. Check me out on social media. I'm on Instagram at Derek Millen, DerekMillen. I also have a Facebook group, Derek Millen's Detours. Or if this is even easier for you, just put your phone up against the QR codes here on the back of my business card. It will take you to all my social medias. And as always, I'll catch you on the next Detour.